Kamala is also in total freefall with the Arab and Muslim population in Michigan. She's in a freefall. She sent their jobs overseas, brought crime to their cities.
And that is former President Trump in Michigan reaching out to Arab American and Muslim voters as the 45th president has received key endorsements from highly prominent Muslim leaders in the state. Michigan is home to the largest concentration of Arab Americans in the nation, with more than 310,000 residents who are either of Middle Eastern or North African ancestry. Joining me now with more on why Trump's message is resonating with Arab American and Muslim voters is the mayor of Hamtramck, Michigan, Amer Ghalib, who has endorsed President Trump. Mr. Mayor, thanks very much for joining us this morning. Can you tell us why you've endorsed President Trump?
Thanks, Maria, for having me. It was a combination of disappointment and hope. Disappointment at the current administration and how they handle the situation in the Middle East, because that's one of the most important determinant factor of our decision who to vote for as Arab Americans this time. And I hope that some change will bring peace to the Middle East. And we found President Trump is so determined about that. And his message is a message of peace. And so that's one main factor that led us to take our decision, in addition to other local factors and issues that we struggle with here, such as the economy and other issues.
Yeah, I mean, Kamala Harris and her campaign seems to have upset both sides of this fight. In Michigan, she has one message for the people of Michigan, saying that she wants the ceasefire and she's going to help Gaza win and she's going to help the Palestinian people. And then when she goes to Pennsylvania, it's a completely different message when she says to Jewish voters, I'm going to make sure that Israel has what it needs to defend itself. And yet I've spoken to voters who are upset by the move to hold back weapons to Israel. How do you think policy would change in a Trump administration?
So, as I said, the priority for us at this time is accomplishing ceasefire and peace, bringing peace to the Middle East. Kamala Harris has been in the office for the past 3 years, and during the whole year of war in the Middle East, I supported the uncommitted movement in Michigan to send a strong message to the current administration to take our concerns into consideration, but nothing was happening. In fact, they completely neglected us, and negligence became the norm, and everything else is an exception. She added insult to the wound by appointing some pro-war radicals like Liz Cheney to be her top military advisors, which brings back memories to the Arab American community about the invasion of Iraq based on false claims of having weapons of mass destructions, and hundreds of thousands were killed. So this is very, very disappointing to the Arab American community. In addition, she sent former President Bill Clinton last week, and he said some insulting statements as well. He said that, it's okay to kill civilians if they are used as human shields, which was insulting as well. So we are hoping that President Trump, will come and do something different to bring peace. That's all we want. And he is taking our concerns into consideration. He visited us. I asked him to visit my city to show respect and appreciation to the community after we endorsed him. And he did. And he, 2 days ago, he visited Dearborn. I was with him there. Then we went to Warren. So he's doing everything possible to show respect to this community and to get the support, and I think he deserved the support. The other side decided to neglect us, and I think they should be punished for what they have been doing.
Mr. Mayor, I want to take a short break and come back. I want to get your take on the Abraham Accords and also the reaction that you've received since endorsing President Trump. I'm talking with Amer Ghalib, and we will be back on Sunday Morning Futures in just one moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, and I am back with the mayor of Hamtramck, Michigan, Amer Ghalib. And Mr. Mayor, I want to get your take on what kind of a personal reaction you've received. It had to be hard for you to endorse President Trump, going against the Democrat Party. You showed incredible courage doing so. What has that been like for you personally? Did you receive pushback?
Yes, I did. I actually, my decision was like sailing against the waves. You know, it was very difficult in an area like Wayne County, which is historically a stronghold for the Democrats. So no one was expecting that. But we have been going through so many issues over the past year and a half, and I sent so many warnings that there's a shift in dynamics here in this area, and the catalyst for that shift in dynamics is some controversial issues that are happening here, and how the Democratic Party is dealing with the community here, because an inclusion of someone should not be an exclusion for someone else, and that's how we felt. So my decision was no surprise to my community, because they knew it was coming. It was difficult. I'm receiving so many pushbacks, so many even threats, through emails and stuff, but it was expected. And as long as I have the support of my community, I'm okay with that. And I'm very proud to lead this movement, because it's echoing now everywhere, not just in Michigan, but everywhere else.
Yeah, well, you are the kind of politician that my viewers respect. Of course, you are independent, an independent thinker, and we so appreciate your leadership. Real quick before you go, Amer, let's say Trump is successful in bringing peace to the Middle East. How do you see Israel's relationship with the Middle East evolving? Real quick.
I'm sorry, your voice was cutting off. If you can repeat the question, I'm sorry.
Okay, how would Israel's relationship with the Middle East evolve should President Trump be successful in bringing peace to the Middle East?
Well, I think I told him when I met him that his main strength was that he never went into war anywhere. Okay. And so he will maintain that goal to bring peace to the Middle East.